install of a auxiliary transmission cooler. You can use it in place of your factory intercooler, which is here, or do an inline, which that's what I've done. I had it installed right above the intercooler and in front of the radiator yesterday, but last night I repositioned it to right in front of the AC cooler. So I'm gonna go over a few things. It's very simple install, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes at the most. Let's go over a few things to show you where everything goes, and after that, it should be able to start it up and have no leaks and run just fine. Again, this is the intercooler. Got it from Uhaul. There's no direction of the flow, so you could hook up the pipes or the hoses in any way you want. Have the hoses routed into the frame, going across, going right in front of the power steering cooler. And they come out to the side here. So these are two connections. The top line is going to be from the transmission to your factory cooler. So that line should be hot when you're checking to see which line is the hot line. Don't cut that one, because that will stay to your factory intercooler. The line below it should be pretty cool to the touch. Cut that one directly in half and route one of your transmission hoses to that transmission line here. And you're gonna need brass connection. It's gonna be a 3/8 connection, part number 392. You can get it from Autozone. I think they're about 12 bucks. But that's gonna be your transmission. That's gonna be coming from your transmission cooler line to your factory transmission. You're gonna cut that in half, and now it's gonna be route to your auxiliary cooler now. And then once it routes, I have mine coming in here. It's gonna go through the transmission cooler again. It's gonna come back out. This is gonna be the hose going to the transmission now. We're gonna come back, connect that hose to the second part of the transmission line you cut earlier, and now you have a double cooled transmission, which should lower the temperature maybe about 20 to 30 degrees, depending on where you locate the cooler. So that's pretty much all there is to it. When you connect it all up, when it runs, just make sure you don't have any leaks, and that's pretty much it. After it runs and you drive it for a little bit, make sure that both lines are at least warm, so that way you know that the fluid is going through the new intercooler. So that's the install of a auxiliary transmission intercooler in line with your factory transmission intercooler. If you have any questions, just shoot me messages on YouTube. Oh, and one last thing. When you're installing the intercooler onto the AC unit, there are some push through, kind of like zip ties, but you push that through the intercooler through the small little fins here. It is going to bend the fins a little bit, but it'll be just fine. Push those through, and that will hold your intercooler in place.